stop it. And I actually was feeling happier, right? So while I'm going through all this, I start making all of these rules, like these rules for life. I call them like trade secrets for not being a jerk, right? Actually, that's pretty negative. I call them trade secrets. We can call them trade secrets for like being a good person. And I can share some of them with you. I'll share two of them with you. The first one is what I've been doing every day since I was 15 years old. My first rule. I give sincere thanks 3 times a day. 3 times a day. That's it. Right? Now, I do it a lot more than that. But I give sincere thanks 3 times a day. The second rule is be great. And it's not like be great like objectively, oh, he's great. That's not what it is, right? This is something I subject everybody here to all the time. If you ask me how I'm doing, right, like ask me how I'm doing. I'm great. I'm the best I've ever been. I'm living the dream. These are all things I say every day to people when they ask me how I'm doing. But that's actually not where it stops, right? Like sometimes people tell you to do that, like everyone hears it, like fake it till you make it, right? That's a lie. You're lying to yourself. I'm not saying I'm great because I'm trying to convince myself I'm great. I respond so over the top, so positive, because that's a signal to me. It's actually a moment that I take every time somebody asks me how I'm doing to check in. How do I actually feel? And most of the time, I feel really great. I'm an intense person. We've already established that. So I feel really great, and that's awesome. 99.9% of the time, I'm not lying to you. 0.1% of the time, I don't know. I say I'm great. I might not actually feel great. I might take a second, and I might look at you, and I might say, actually, I'm not feeling great. And depending on how well we know each other, I might say more, I might not. I don't know. But think about how many times a day you are asked how you are. What's up? That's how many times a day I think actively about how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling it. And next step, what am I going to do about it? Because if we don't actively manage these patterns in our brain, they manage us. And if you don't think about how you're going to do that, if you don't have a system or something that works for you, you're just letting it go. You're just letting things happen. I couldn't, clearly, right? We saw where that got me in my life. I couldn't do it. So, there's a couple things that go with this, right? I told you this is a very unsciencey way to approach it, right? Scientists actually have a way that they talk, behavioral scientists have a way that they talk about this. And I never say them in the right order, so I have a flashcard. What they actually say is that the first thing you do is that you have to identify the emotion in the pattern, right? You have to recognize you're having it. You have to put a name on it. I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm whatever. The second thing is you have to source it. It's not enough just to say I'm angry. Why are you angry? Where's that anger coming from? You have to pull at those threads. It's not easy. It takes time. It's pretty painful sometimes. The next thing you have to do is identify what you actually want to be. If you're sad, do you want to be happy? That's also not so easy sometimes. And then the next one, and this makes it sound awfully like you're a computer, you have to consciously manage the way you think about that thing and the pattern that controls those things in your brain so that you like overwrite the bad pattern with the good pattern. New old pattern with the new pattern. And that's how you go about changing the way your brain works. From a very unsciencey person telling you in a very unsciencey way. I used to call this mind over matter. But I don't call it that anymore. I call it being your own coach. I think it's much more accurate. We all deserve a great coach in our life. We should start with ourselves. It's hard work. Being a coach is really hard work. I've coached a lot of things in my life. To do it well, it's really hard. Anyone can be a coach. But to be a really great coach, the kind of coach you want, that's a lot of work. Want to be your own coach? Forget it. It's a full-time job. But it's worth it. Dude, my 6th grade teacher thought I was going to die before I was 30.